Hot News Update Coronavirus April 1, 2020. Note, this is a collaborative video made between Travel for All Fanpage and Knowledge of Coronavirus channel. Please respectfully welcome everyone. The following is the remarkable news most on April 1 as follows. 1. CNN reported on Wed April 1, 2020. Asia may have been right about coronavirus and face masks, and the rest of the world is coming around. In the coming weeks, if they have not already, your government is likely to begin advising you to wear a face mask to protect against coronavirus. White House task force could soon recommend Americans wear masks. CDC was reviewing its guidelines and may recommend general mask used to guard against community infection. 2. Singapore on April 1 recorded 74 new cases of coronavirus. The number of cases soared to unprecedented high levels in the country, bringing the total number of infections in the island nation to 1,000. 20 of the newly recorded cases are imported, while the remaining 54 are domestic, Singapore Ministry of Health said. Among cases in the country, 10 were associated with a previous case in a local nursing home. 3. The Netherlands recorded an additional 134 deaths from cough, bringing the number of deaths to 1,173 out of 13,614 cases. The Netherlands National Institutes of Health today announced the number of new infections in the country over the past 24 hours was 1,019, up from 845 a day ago. In mid-March, the Netherlands pursued a "let the epidemics culminate" policy to achieve community immunity. However, by the end of the month, the Netherlands abandoned this strategy and imposed restrictions like other European countries to slow the rate of spreading cough. They closed schools, ordered bars and restaurants closed until April 28. 4. Why did European health struggle before COVID-19? COVID-19 exposed a paradox. The world's best health systems in Europe lack preparation for the pandemic. The fact is that the European approach was initially too loose and lacked basic epidemiological measures such as tracing patient contact history. Robert Dingle of Nottingham Trent University, who has studied health systems across Europe, said, "Due to lack of experience, they cannot fend off." 5. Hong Kong on April 1 recorded 51 new cases, bringing the total number of cases in the island to 765. Among the new infections reported on the day was a 6-week-old boy, marking the youngest case to test positive for COVID-19 in Hong Kong. 6. As of 20 o'clock April 1, the COVID-19 epidemic had infected at least 876,651 people in 205 countries and territories around the world. 43,531 died and 184,965 were cured. 648,155 people are being treated. Vietnam has 218 cases, with 63 people cured and 155 people being treated according to the coronavirus website that monitors the COVID-19 epidemic situation worldwide. 7. The Brazilian Ministry of Health on March 31 announced that 1,138 new cases of COVID-19 were confirmed in the country, bringing the total to 5,717 cases, an additional 42 deaths, bringing the total to 201 cases. New confirmed cases of illness and death all hit record highs in a day. 8. Spain today 1.4 has become the second country in Europe after Italy has more than 100,000 cases of COVID-19, including more than 9,000 deaths, with a record 864 deaths within 24 hours. 9. In Argentina, an additional 88 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed on March 31, bringing the total to 1054. 3 new deaths were reported, a total of 27 deaths. President Fernandez said Argentina had earlier implemented mandatory isolation measures and the effect is now clearly visible. 10. Former Prime Minister Somalia dies because of COVID-19. Former Somali Prime Minister Noor Hassan Hussein Noor Ad passed away in England on April 1 due to COVID-19. He served as Prime Minister of Somalia from November 2007 to February 2009. His family made a statement that said Mr. Ad had died at King University in London, where he was being treated in recent weeks. 11. April 1. A 1-month-old girl was found to be infected with coronavirus and the youngest in China to contract the virus. The condition of the 1-month-old girl is currently stable, according to the latest information. Earlier, a 7-month-old patient was diagnosed with coronavirus infection in Shanghai, China. The city has 203 cases of infection, according to data on March 2. A 7-month-old baby was infected by contact with a relative from Hubei, China. The person was later found to be infected with a coronavirus, the Shanghai Health Commission said. 12. Russian President Vladimir Putin will hold a government meeting online, according to the Kremlin, just one day after a doctor who met him last week said he had a new strain of coronavirus. Dr. Denis Trotsenko, director of the main hospital that treats COVID-19 infected patients in Moscow, was positive for coronavirus. President Putin had previously visited the hospital and had a long period of contact with Mr. Trotsenko. Our newsletter is now over. Thank you for always watching and supporting our videos. Knowledge of coronavirus, channel and travel for all fanpage respectfully, and see you in the next video.